Hello, friends and foes. I am back. And today I'm here with two things. One of them is diabolical, and the other one is awesome. First things first, the awesome part. Many of you guys that have been in the hobby for a while now probably know the name of Reaper Minis. They've been a staple in the world of miniatures since forever, and they're redoing their whole paint range and were kind enough to send me a preview set of their Master Series paints 2.0. So with this, there's no sponsorship or anything like that. They just sent me a box, said I have no obligation to say anything or to do anything, so that's pretty dope, and I'm gonna talk about it. Now for the bad news. I painted an ultramarine. I know, the Chaos Lad painted a blueberry boy, but I love retro Warhammer, the good second edition stuff, the vibrant color schemes. Nothing beats it. So given the colors in this preview set, I thought it'd be rad to take advantage of that and paint up one of my extra Space Marines from my kill team as a retro ultramarine. Let's start this thing off with some blue, eh? I started the base coats with the Sea Dragon Blue. Now here's the thing, guys, I lost some footage, so we're gonna skip ahead, but here's the thing. You didn't miss much. It's just some base coats. For the browns that I used for the leather and the skin, that was this new Reaper Dark Flesh, and the parchment color on the Purity Seal is the new Reaper Gnawed Bone. The rest I'm not holding against Reaper or anything, because this is a preview set. I just didn't have enough paint options to do the full model, so I added in some Citadel Imperial Fist Yellow for the shoulder trim, and Pro Acryl Orange Red for the bolter. Pro Acryl Silver on the metal bits. Okay, so I should tell you about this Reaper paint a bit, right? It is nice, flows great, and everything I put on the model is essentially right out of the bottle. No thinning except for a little water that was on the brush. It feels great, honestly. I'm just greedy and wish I had more colors. One paint I haven't mentioned that I used was Black Knight Liner. Honestly, really upset at all the lost footage, but I digress. To explain really quick, I saw the name was Black Knight Liner with translucent in parentheses. Because of the name, I was guessing it was a panel liner, but it wasn't really. What I ended up doing was thinning it about 50-50 with water, and then it got flowy. From there, essentially recess shaded the man and did another lap of our base coats, just cleaning it up. Then we got to this point. Time for highlights. For these highlights, I got to use some Reaper colors again. The Salamander Orange is a great highlight for this orange red. Doing a little edge highlighting on the bolter with the two colors mixed, then going to just the Salamander Orange on the little corners and the sharpest points of things. It gives it that lovely second edition look with the red bolter. Speaking of second edition looks, yellow on an ultramarine. When did people get away from some yeller on the shoulder pads? It is a classic look, and I absolutely love it. It seems like the trend now is to do the trim in gold, but it does nothing for me, honestly. Bright and punchy yellow. Then we're back to the new Reaper color for the highlight. They're lemon yellow, just a little edge highlighting on the shoulders and the Aquila. Nothing crazy here, but getting the yellow going bonkers. For his face, I mixed in Citadel's Bugman's Glow with the Reaper Dark Skin. The leather on the belts and pouches mixed that base of dark skin with the Reaper Gnawed Bone. At this point, I like how he's looking, but we need a little bit more of the vibrant retro feel. I'm going to blend Reaper's Sea Dragon Blue with Pro Acryl's Blue. This is where we get that bright, big, punchy contrast, hitting some edges and some lines down our cylinder shapes. Space Marines are nice because of this, big, clearly defined shapes. Just a bunch of cylinders. It's a nice art time. After that, we're going to try to get a little fancy. I'm not a decal fan, so let's figure out some freehanding. For the right shoulder, I'm doing the good old arrow here. Looking at some Space Marine heraldry, it's a symbol that goes on the battle line troops. Makes sense for a standard intercessor. As for actual painting, the rules to paint white are to not actually paint in white. I used the bright neutral gray to draw our little arrow and ultramarine symbol, then blended that into the classic bold titanium white to highlight it. Freehanding can be a little scary, but the nice part is we have a dark, heavily pigmented color like our blues here to clean up any of our freehanding and straighten out the lines a little bit. Then onto the finishing touches. Played around with a couple ideas for the base rim here, ended up settling on Prochrome brown gray. Then off to the spinny shots.
I will make this whole planet suffer! This can't be happening!
Thanks for watching, gang. We got this fun little ultramarine added to our kill team squad. A quick little tutorial on showing that this classic marine scheme still looks great, and a chance to play with some new paint. Overall thoughts on the Reaper Master Series. It was great to work with, wonderful consistency, lovely coverage. My only con is that they have the fantastical naming conventions similar to Citadel, but the paint is so nice that I don't really care. That's once you take a look and learn what the color is, you know, it can work fine. Anyway, if you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe and all that YouTube stuff. It is super appreciated. And if you'd like to hang out while I paint and we make cursed memes, give me a follow over at twitch.tv/drinkyourpaintwaterlive, where I stream 3 days a week. I'll see you in the next one.